Hey everybody, all about fishing with Big Kev. We're down here in the old man cave this morning. So I thought I'd give you guys a little tour of the old cave where I kind of hang out, fix my rods. So there's my bench. Got a TV on there. It's wired Wi-Fi so I can watch YouTube, Netflix, movies, music, whatever I want to do while I'm working on my equipment. As you can see, the graphs are there. I've been working on graphs. If you see my last video, putting the screensavers on them, and now I'm going to program them. I've got a 3-in-1 transducer in my closet that I'm going to plug into that 12-inch and get it ready to roll and get them to where I can get the network in the boat set up on them and everything working there. Little hat collection. I collect a lot of old antique reels and so forth. But there's my neon one sign. I don't know if you can see that. I don't have it turned on right at this minute. But there's more reels, little knickknacks, collectible things, collect old lures. Here's the rods. I've got all the rods ready to roll. They're all ready to go, new line, greased, ready to roll for the boat. So we'll get those in the boat. And then got a bunch of line there, rod racks, one in the corner, one on the wall. That's actually a bathroom behind that door, and all that's in there is a ton of rods and storage. But there is a toilet and a shower. But then my computer where I do all my video editing and so forth. These are antique lures or old lures or collectible lures that I keep, kind of display, and when I get one I'll display it. But if anybody's interested in building something like that, all that is a 1x2 frame, and then I took aluminum screen door netting or screen and stapled it to the back, and then I just run the hook through. The net and hang them up and display them that way. So this is a sign that my dad made. Pretty much speaks for itself. Kind of a memory of my dad. So none of that's tolerated down here, if you believe that. So another little deal I got is a buddy of mine who owns Crappie Stomper Jigs. He took that picture. We went out to Pomona Lake and getting ready to roll, so he took that picture. So I had it put on canvas and hanging it. But my wife, she helps me with lures and old reels and stuff. She goes to a lot of garage sales and always bringing home a sign or something to that nature. I do keep a lot of odds and ends. My grandkids call that Walmart stock, but I just a pegboard with a bunch of stock stuff. But I give a lot of these out to the kids out at the lake. I'll give them beetle spins and or a marabou jig. I'll give them to the kids. But I really love these H&H spinners. I use them a lot. You'll see in my videos. But just kind of some odds and ends. Here's a new company that I'm getting product. I'm going to try, Vexen. So check out Vexen online. They got rod, reels, ice fishing stuff, lures. But excited about trying these. So anyway, that's kind of what it is. I mean, I do have more storage in here, life jackets, my YOLO Tech poles, tackle boxes, and odds and ends. But yeah, this is the honey hole. This is where I hide out, do all my fun stuff. And like I said, I've been working on the graphs. I got this 12-inch, and I use ram mounts. So that's a 12-inch on a size D ram mount ball. That'll go up on the console. And do that. I was telling you in the last video, I was telling you about the Burley Pro. So here's the 9-inch Burley Pro sun cover. So I've got the same thing coming for the 12-inch. So looking forward to getting it installed. I believe it's actually coming in today, so we might even do a short video on that. But any of you guys running graphs on your boats, kind of a little sidekick. I like working on my stuff on the bench. So what I've done is just got a battery for like a small battery, 12-volt battery, an extra power cord for my monitors or for my graphs. And that way I can sit here and work on them on the bench, set them up, program them, updates. I'll go over here to the computer and burn a micro SD card update, stick it in, punch it up on the bench, and get my updates that way. So it's kind of a fun little hole to hide out and do videos in. And like I said, I work on rod and reels on my bench, putting new line in, greasing them. Some of the antique rods, you know, I'll work on those, refurbishing them or whatever. I get a bunch of stuff from a few friends, or like I said, my wife will find old stuff at garage sales and refurbish a lot of these old reels. And you know, you always find a kid out there that's needing a rod or a reel. You know, anything you can do to get the sport out there and keep people on the water, you know, I'm all about. So got no issues rebuilding an old rod and an old reel, and as long as it's functional and it works great. Don't want them aggravated with a piece of junk, but get them, you know, fishing. So always have 2 or 3 in the truck. Always run across somebody fishing that needs something or whatever. So there's a bunch of Zebco 33s I collect. I'll rebuild and get them to kids. Little tackle boxes. This tackle box actually, right here, this green one, I remember my dad having that when I was 4. That's how well that old tackle box is still working. You guys have probably seen these, this re-spool reels. They actually do work. They're kind of a weird deal, but they work. Lures, tackle boxes. So it's a never-ending room, really. We got a lot to do in here. And here's some old lures. Here's something else I did. This is my chair for my workbench. So I built me a base, and then I bought me a seat base from my Lund dealer. And then this is when I bought my Lund, I bought 4 chairs like that in my Lund. Well, I started fishing and decided I didn't want 4 in there. I just wanted 3. So that's my workbench chair. It's an actual boat seat. So that's kind of neat. I like it. And use it that way. So got old lures to collect. A good friend of mine in Texas gave me these. He was he was with the DNR, and sadly he passed away in a car wreck. So it's kind of a memento there. And my wife, she finds artwork like that bass there at garage sales, and actually that's worth a couple $100. It's kind of neat. And joke, here's the old floater. You guys, I don't need to explain what that is. Old lure. But just some odds and ends, ice rods, these little tiny ice rods. Just odds and ends. You know. guys remember these. You know, got really, probably will not use it, but just kind of some crazy fish stuff. You know, I'm all about collecting crazy fish stuff. So just thought I'd give you guys kind of a little tour of my hole and what I do down here and what I got available to work with. And when the weather's bad, we're raining right now, so it's great. We're supposed to get like 1.5 inches of rain, and man, do we need it. Our lakes are low, so I hope we get more than that. So I'm going to work on the graphs, getting them ready for the network, and that Burley Pro comes in. I'm going to get it installed on that 12, and then I'll be set up pretty good on the graphs and get everything updated. So just wanted to give you guys a shout out, go live and try it out, see how things are going, and hope everybody has a great day. So take care, and we'll talk at you later.